executives. My name is Pauly Campanaro, real estate coach and trainer, here today to talk about the 4 points of a great conversation over the phone. Now, this is imperative because over the phone we lose a lot of our ability to communicate more effectively. I mean, have you ever felt uncomfortable on the phone? Have you ever felt the other person's uncomfort over the phone? You want to speed up those levels of trust. You want to speed up the levels of being received more naturally, more comfortably, more confidently. So these 4 points are specifically going to enhance the power of your communication to set appointments faster. Let's jump in. So the first point I have written down here is speak with familiarity. Speak with familiarity. Nobody wants to talk to a telemarketer. Nobody wants to talk to a salesperson. Nobody wants to be sold. Everybody wants to buy, but nobody wants to be sold. So speak with familiarity. Say their name like you know them. Hi, Bob. And then say your name like they should know you. Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob, it's Paul. This way, the levels of comfort, right? We're co-creating this experience, this conversation, second by second. So it's important for you to create this familiarity. So it's not a tonality of salesmanship, of a sales conversation, of a script, of a survey. You want to be able to speak fluent real estate to speed the level of trust and get to a point where they're answering your questions sincerely. So speak with familiarity. Point number 2, say the company name with pride. You drank the Kool-Aid, you're on the bus, you're at this real estate agency for a reason. You believe in it. Do you believe in it? What do you believe if you don't? Right? So being intentional about my belief of my service. Certainly we're not selling vacuum cleaners or collecting debt, right? Respectable jobs, but the matter of the fact is our service changes lives in every way of the manner. So say your company name with pride. So often I'm hearing these spiels on conversations over the phone. Hi, Bob, this is Paul. I'm with blah, blah, blah real estate. And come on. I mean, are you projecting good energy? I mean, first of all, energy's real, right? And energy's contagious. So if energy's real, energy's contagious, what kind of energy are you projecting when you're communicating good news? And we're about to get to that, to speed the level of trust and get answered more sincerely, more quickly. So say the company name with pride. Third point is deliver the good news, right? Deliver the good news. The property was just listed. It was just sold. You have an opportunity to get their property sold on an expired or a for sale by owner. And do you believe that, right? Do you believe that this is good news? Certainly our values were better than they were 2 or 3 years ago, right? So if that's the case, you have something valuable to bring to the table. Again, something beyond an average everyday purchase that of shoes or handbags or even a car. Purchasing a home or selling a home, in this case, right, is one of the biggest decisions that they'll ever make. And you're coming to the table delivering good news. Project it that way. Now, the final point I have written down is transition. Now you're moving along, you've started with speaking with familiarity, you've said the company name with pride, you deliver the good news, and then you fall flat, right? You ask the question, so who do you know that's thinking about moving, or something to that effect, right? And in their minds, the conversation's over, right? So if you're not just slapping them with some energy on, oh, I really appreciate you thinking about it, I mean, the tonality is going to die off pretty quick. The conversation will follow, and that'll end soon too. So the ability to transition into some of these situational questions, some of these motivational questions that are on your script is directly related to how well you transition from that initial question, which typically you receive reflexive resistance, right? They're still not happy you called, or they're still tentative about the purpose of this or how you got their number. So transitioning with good energy, let's think about this. Certainly you should have good energy and express a high level of gratitude to whatever they answer to your initial question, because you're not talking to that many people. I mean, 1 or 2 people per every 10 people. So the fact that they're even continuing to speak to you, the matter of the fact that they haven't been mean to you and swore it to you, you should be grateful and sincerely grateful for, to move into these rapport, these situational and motivational questions. So think about this. How intentional are you being with the quality of your conversations. What's happening up here in regards to what you think about who you are and what you're doing, the service that you provide, right? And what part of your communication needs to step up in regards to speaking with familiarity, right? Saying the company name with pride, delivering the good news, and then transitioning into these rapport building questions. Because look, we have to earn the right for them to tell us the truth. We have to earn it. And we think that through one question, we get a reflexive no, right? Through a second question, they're still hesitantly resistant, right? That there's going to be honesty. I mean, we really gotta wanna know, coming from an intense curiosity, knowing that the service that we bring can change their life, can really help them. And certainly in some cases where expired and for sale by owner conversations over the phone, this is an emergency, right? I mean, we really gotta have our gear on and be skilled enough to move through this resistance and rejection that we're getting, because they really need our help. So being intentional with these 4 levels of communication will help you earn that trust faster, set appointments more. I'm so grateful for your time. Keep in touch with Real Sales Talk. Pauly Campanaro, Real Sales Talk coach and trainer. See you next time.